Abdul Rabiu and Johann Rupert have a combined net worth of over 16 billion. The technological and mechanical giants are some of the richest in the world, and specifically some of the richest in Africa. I'll be diving into the rise, success, fame, and controversy of how they acquired their wealth. Now, it is important to note that both of these men were involved in some type of family business beforehand and then branched off to the businesses they own now. But the amount of wealth they have acquired is staggering compared to their family members. The late father of Abdul Samad was a man named Khalifa Isiaka Rabiu, who was one of Nigeria's richest men, gaining a net worth of around $2.5 billion, mainly gaining his fortune from investment, real estate, and banking. His son Adbul was born August 4th, 1960 in Kano, Nigeria, a city of 10 million, and is the second largest city in Nigeria, coming second to Lagos. Abdul, after getting his degree from Capital University here in America, created a group for trading and import for common goods in the year 1988. After that, he shifted to ore imports and supply for mills in Nigeria. The company he created, BUA Group, to this day still mainly focuses on the imports of pastas, grains, soaps, and oils. His two main companies, BUA Cement and BUA Foods, gained a capital of around $3 trillion in the year 2023. Johann Rupert was born June 1st, 1950 in Stellenbosch, South Africa, to Anton and Hubert Rupert. He was born to a very wealthy family, attended the best schools, and graduated eventually with a degree in economics. He found work at J.P. Morgan Chase, where he worked for 5 years and then went back to South Africa to create his own business, Rand Merchant Bank. He then merged with his family business and joined the Rupert fortune. Johann Rupert's father was no stranger to wealth himself, before his death accumulating around $1.7 billion in assets. The Rupert family is one of the richest families in the world, sitting at number 224 on the top 500 list. When Johann took over for his father as chairman of Rembrandt, he changed some of the brands to match his own and created Richemont, a luxury goods company for jewelry, fashion, and accessories. He rose to success, taking over other luxury good brands and buying out enough to create one of the largest luxury companies worldwide. With a net worth sitting at $10.7 billion, it's obvious that whatever strategy he used worked and worked well. Today, Johann is the chairman of 3 companies, Remgro, Richemont, and Rene. Only 51% of voting stake of Richemont. He has accomplished many things, even totaling an increase in net worth of $800 million in one day. To put that in perspective compared to how much he owns, that's like the average American making $50,000 running into $6,000 in one day. He's worked with lots of people, including Bernard Arnault, who is sitting at number 1 on the richest men in the world's list. Both of these men took the opportunities they were given and created generational wealth for themselves and their families. Although it may be controversial, the processes they took to get to where they are now, you can't deny the achievements and businesses they've created. This is not to say that they haven't had their moments that would make you side-eye them at all, but that would be a topic for a different discussion. The fact that these men have started in places of wealth and gone on to make even more than what their fathers did is very interesting to me. It can be said that the wealth that they had projected them into positions of power, which is true, but sometimes sons and daughters of rich families end up accomplishing nothing. So for that, I have to applaud them. Even billionaires sometimes have run-ins with each other, accusing one another of things that they might be involved in themselves. Dangote at one point called out Abdul Samad Rabiu for calling for Dangote's company to be probed for money laundering. Johann Rupert was called out many times for denying the existence of white privilege and capitalism taking place in South Africa. The list of things that they could be involved in goes way deeper than anything you could probably find in a Google search. To many business women and men looking to do work with these tycoons, not knowing is power and ignorance is bliss. I hope that the things I've shown today not only expanded knowledge, but gave insight to the things that took place for these men to get to where they are today, and also gave insight for how rare it is for anyone to acquire this amount of wealth in the world. Not only is it a rare occurrence, but I truly believe that it takes a lot of pride and effort to see yourself at the top of charts and lists and still have the mindset to chase after more money. Now, is that a good thing? Well, that's for you to decide.